Luxury brands just won't acknowledge that. They take almost finished bags from China factories back to their own factories and just do the repackaging and logo installing.
Luxury, status, Western quality, these are the promises sold by global brands, but in China, that glossy image is cracking and it's going viral.
Birkin bag at Hermes boutique will cost you 38,000 USD. But what is the real cost out of the factory? Today, I'm going to break it down in front of you, step by step. First thing first, Hermes only use the leathers from the 3 top-level suppliers. One is called Muti from Italy. The second is Weinheimera from Germany. And the third is Haas from France. One piece of Togo leather, the same leather as this one, will cost 450 USD. And one piece of the leather is only enough to make one Birkin, okay? The thread. And of course, for Hermes Birkin, the thread is also the best top level. It's called Fil au Chinois from France. This is actually the Rolls Royce in thread. For each bag, the cost is 25 USD. And then the hardware. See, this hardware is called 316 hardware. It's also known as the ocean stainless steel because it can withstand the erosion of seawater. It's the best stainless steel. For one piece of bag, the hardware will cost 150 USD. The edge oil. This edge oil is imported from Italy. It's called heat sealed edge oil. For each bag, it will cost 50 USD. The interior lining, it used lambskin imported from France. For each bag, the cost will be 100 USD. And also inside, there is a zipper from Riri brand. And the zipper for one bag is 10 USD. And then the cost of human resource. The French artisans is much more expensive than Chinese artisans. To finish one bag, the human resource cost will be 600 USD. The package, this is not that expensive, it's 10 USD. So now to sum those up, the total cost will be 1,400 USD for one Birkin out of factory. But why Hermes will charge you 38,000 USD for one bag? That's because more than 90% of the price is paid for its logo. But if you do not care about the logo, you just want the same quality, same material, you can just buy from us. Because for our bags, we use exactly the same material, same leather, same hardware, same edge oil. The only difference is one, we don't have the logo, so we don't have to pay so much amount of money just for that logo. And second, our human resource is much cheaper. This is why this bag from our factory only costs you 1,000 USD, but even better quality and craftsmanship.
Videos like these are spreading fast. Chinese consumers comparing $600 branded handbags with nearly identical versions sold for a fraction of the price. According to the whistleblowers, these products are made in China, often in the same factories local brands use, but their prices abroad up to 20 times higher.
Some say as long as there's a tag saying made in China, the bag can never be luxury. However, in fact, more than 80% of the luxury bags in the world are made in China, but those luxury brands just won't acknowledge that. They take almost finished bags from China factories back to their own factories and just do the repackaging and logo installing, something like that. That way, the bags will appear at their boutiques as made in Italy or made in France. You know, those sophisticated European countries, which make you feel mysterious, royal, and thus luxury. Now, close your eyes. Let's just do a little, very easy experiment in your head, okay? Imagine that you have an Hermes bag, and suddenly the label on it changed from made in France into made in China, while everything else, like leathers, zippers, and hardware, remain the same. Do you suddenly feel that your bag is not as luxury as before? If you do, that means you have been misled and poisoned by the market campaign of those luxury brands for too long. Welcome to the real world. Now you see, those bags are made in China by our intelligent and diligent Chinese artisans. Let's not be poisoned and misled by the market campaign any longer and be a real person. Buy a bag from us, from our factory in China. See the real world for yourself.
This influencer shows how Western brands source everything locally, then sell it back at luxury prices. Her message is simple. You are buying Chinese goods disguised as American luxury.
Who are the suppliers of Zara in China? The supplier of Zara shoes is Yuanli Tong Shoes. The supplier of Zara coat is Tongli Clothing, and is also the OEM factory for H&M. And the supplier of Zara's knitwearing is Wanli Weaving. I'm Luna. Comment and let me know what other suppliers behind the big brand you want to know.
One shopper questions why locally made makeup costs a number of times higher when branded by a Western name. Is it really about quality or the name? Chinese youths are turning to domestic brands, quoting that they offer the same or better quality without inflated prices.
Do you know who is producing high quality accessories for those luxury brands like Chanel, Estee Lauder, L'Oreal?
You're saying you're the supplier behind all these beauty accessories for those big luxury brands? La Freya, MAC, Chanel, Bobbi Brown, and even Rosewood Hotel.
Last week we also received an order, Royston. Yeah, the comb like 20,000
The comb?
pieces, one color.
Now show me your factory, show me the production line.
Here, this is our cutting room. So you can see the machine, here color clip, and here comb here. After cutting, we can take the color clips out. Like this. Here's our molding area. Take off the plate. After make the mold, mold the shape so we can glue the spring and the flower accessories.
This is like the final touch up. You have
Yeah.
to polish and
Polish.
check like the
Yeah,
there's
any
merits on
defective. Yeah,
quality
polish.
control.
Here's our coating plate. On the surface, we will spray a drawing effect. Here's our painting plate. Here is one of our warehouse. Here is our material area. All the acetate board we have ordered here.
Oh, tell me what is this? This is like PVC or acrylic?
Acetate material. The material is eco-friendly and more durable and flexible than PVC or acrylic materials.
Okay.
It's the most expensive material
How
in
expensive?
For this one, for example, this one like 50 RMB one piece.
One piece, 50
Yeah,
RMB.
50 RMB. And
That's the cost of it.
Yeah.
Some even say Chinese packaging is superior, same ingredients, better presentation, lower costs.
Wholesalers, it's 2024 and you still don't know who are the suppliers behind Dior? Their knitwears and cardigans are from Beyond Garments from Hangzhou. Beyond Garments is also the supplier behind many luxury brands from America and Europe like Sandra, Maj, Versace. Second, most of the Dior's cosmetic products are actually produced by Taiho Group, which is also the supplier behind Lancome and Loewe. Third, 24-hour packaging technology from Shenzhen provide exquisite packaging and bags for Dior. Of course, Dior has their own factories in many countries, supplies different products for them. If you want to know more about this part of the information, tell me in the comment section so I'll prepare for my next videos.
A peek inside an American brand's Chinese factory shows this isn't outsourcing, it's labeling. Same factory line, different label, bigger price tag. Tests and analysis reveals the quality is often identical and sometimes local brands win. Why pay more for the illusion of being international? Voices are rising, encouraging support for local innovation and transparency.
Which Chinese factory supply for Louis Vuitton? Let me tell you the secret. Louis Vuitton has many Chinese suppliers, but they just don't admit it. 50% of Louis Vuitton bags are from these two places. Number 1, Guangzhou City. Number 2, Dongguan City. 90% of Louis Vuitton silk is from Wanshili in Hangzhou City. I have a friend who is a manager in the factories of the Louis Vuitton, and he told me the similar quality only needs $50.
It's not about products, it's about value, awareness, and global accountability. Luxury isn't dead, but blind loyalty may be. The world is watching and questioning. If you found this eye-opening, don't forget to subscribe for more global deep dives. Drop a comment and share your thoughts. Are we paying for quality or just a name?